Welcome a cooperative game about telling interesting stories about dark, macabre secrets, hide, find, the missing and the lost creatures, those that science is us against.
He's playing like...
I'm not old. I'm 22. I'm not old.
Are you playing like a detox, like 22-year-old, like a tech detox guy?
No, I drink every day. Hell, I wouldn't not drink.
Hold on. What's my name? Very good. The Jacob.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I'll drop the bit.
So I can barely actually fucking see the screen while I'm wearing these.
Oh no,
keep the vibe in place.
These are like some crazy fucking custom, like hinted with flash coatings, and like I'm a big glasses nerd. So these aren't even polarized. It's just a flash coating. So it reflects light in a certain color. So this reflects light in gold. And it just, so anything coming at me.
Gold.
Yeah, well.
So are we going to be like one character during the entire game, or are we going to be several callers each?
I think it's up to you. I think let's just play this fast and loose. There's like, so in case you didn't know, I think I did put it in the chat, but I'll reiterate here. This is it's a bit like Microscope, where it's not about like having a character that you play a role in. It's more about telling a story. And so the general flow of play is there'll be a host who hosts the radio show, and
I believe it did. I believe it did. I'm getting kicks. Okay, that's working. Now. You are nameless. Did you not name yourself? Okay. Yeah. You just go and grab another man's dick. It's a big no-no.
it doesn't really matter too much. I think they just try to keep this nice and casual and just try to have like a fun evening. Zoxzix, are you recording?
I am. We are go.
Did you get all those dick jokes?
No.
You get all the dick jokes.
You got
I did. They are
goodness.
staying in.
Phew, we've saved the recording. It would be worthless without all of that preamble.
That is the way.
Jacob, do you already have an idea of what the radio like setup is gonna be? Like if there's gonna be only one host, or if it's gonna be like a podcast setting with guests that like show up?
I think we can get into that, but let me just set the mood with a little bit of with preamble. Good morning, Merry Mothman Hum, you wild, wonderful, chupacabra, crazy weirdos. Welcome to the CryptID show, the paranormal power hour, where you and your local cryptid encounters take center stage. Think you saw a selkie sitting on your sofa? Call in now and squeal like a squawk about the freakiest cat encounters with the unknown. Learn how to tell your trials from your trolls and how to stop them trolling through your trash bins. The CryptID show is a 2 or more player dialogue game constructing and deconstructing cryptid sightings live on air. One player, the host, and the other, the caller, will work together to explain the unexplainable aided only by a deck of playing cards and a d6. And their own imagination. Together, you'll sculpt bite-sized stories of a bizarrely sweet but hauntingly esoteric and just plain weird, all in the form of a live call-in show. All we will need is the deck of cards. We are using the online deck, but as a quick shout out before we get into the rules, based purely on the fact that I can't separate suits in this app for some reason, we're going to be playing the rules slightly differently to how it's written. I don't think we need to worry about it. We'll just adapt the rules as we play. I don't think we need to actually worry too much about making sure suits are separated out. Anytime we come up to a point where we have to change the rules just because we're playing online, I'll point it out. But otherwise, don't worry too much. If you haven't already, by the way, please go ahead and download the CryptID PDF that I posted in the threads, just so you have access to rules if and when you need to read them as well. Hello, who's that? Rusty! Hello, Rusty. You missed all the dick chat.
It's not. It's just a deck of cards.
You can go back over it if you want.
No, we can go back over the last 10 minutes.
We're not going over the dicks again, okay?
No worry, Rusty. Hope to have you join in soon. So before we get on to the rules of the game, we'll talk a little bit about a few things. Firstly, safety rules. As with a lot of games, I think we'll just employ X cards if anything comes up in the game which makes you uncomfortable for any reason. I'm imagining this is going to be a very silly game. I don't think we're going to be playing it all that seriously. But if at any point anything comes up that makes you uncomfortable or it just gets a bit too real, please just state very plainly, I'm using my X card, and we'll just stop for, without, immediately we won't have to ask any questions. I think in-game, completely devoid of the X cards, if you wanted to hang up the call or stop the call prematurely for a story reason, like if you wanted to leave it vague, like maybe you got attacked or something happened on your end that made you stop the call, I think you can still do that. I think that'll be fun for story reasons, but just make sure not to get it confused with, there has to be a clear distinction between I'm stopping the call because I think it'll be good for the story and I'm stopping the call because I'm not comfortable. So yeah, just make sure that you're clear if you ever employ either of those two things. As for more than two players, this is technically a two-player game, but I think we could easily expand this to multiple players. Right now, I think just to get started, we should have two hosts and two callers on the same call. But I think as we play, we should just play around with the format. I think it'll be really fun to have different, numbers, asymmetrical numbers. Maybe at one point we have one host and then literally everyone else in the call is calling them. I think that could be quite funny. But just for the first round, while we get used to things, let's just do with 2-on-2. I will also be staying out of the first call. I'm just going to act as rules mediator for the first round so that you guys can play and I can be here and be the rules lawyer and tell you, actually, you're supposed to draw from this card pile here. But yeah, so first, let's establish two hosts and two callers. Does anyone here on the call want to be the host going forward or one of the two hosts?
Sure.
Don't make me have to pick you.
I can be a co-host.
I'm happy to be a co-host as well.
Garin and Greg, the two Gs, the real Gs, they're going to be our two hosts. And who wants to be the two callers calling in?
I'll be a caller.
Wonderful.
Sorry. I stepped out. What's going on?
Stephen? Yeah. Nice. So, now we're going to go through character creation. We start with the host. The host should come up with an on-air persona and a few colorful personality traits or sayings. Work with your co-host to decide on the format of a show and what makes it unique. After we've chosen the host personas, then the caller should build their caller persona either on their own or with the help of other people on the in the Discord call right now. There are tables that we can use to help generate your personas. Firstly, with the host, the first things that the host can do is, could you both roll a d6 for me, please? Oh, and just for the benefit of Zoxzix stream, could you announce your numbers as well?
1.
2. Okay, so on a 1 to 2, you are a skeptic. On a 3 to 4, you are a conspiracy theorist. And on a 5 to 6, you are a true believer of the unknown. Because you both rolled a 1 and a 2, you're both skeptics. Is that something that you're both happy with, or do you want both of you to have like different personalities?
I don't like. I already have like a personality planned. I hadn't like considered how much that person would believe in cryptids. If we need to change dynamic, I could be the conspiracy theorist and Greg could be a skeptic. Or Greg, if you have an idea where you'd like to be a conspiracy theorist, I can be the skeptic.
I have no ideas. I'm just going with the flow.
I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Richard Crusher Jr., former U.S. Marine, Semper Fi. Let me tell you, John. I've been. The wilds is where you need to go to find yourself, because it's the only place where you can get away from what the man doesn't want you to, from what the man doesn't want you to know, from what the man doesn't want you to know about yourself. And when I say the man, I do mean patriarchal structures. I was raised by my dad, Richard Crusher Sr., to be an unstoppable marine and killing machine, and I wasn't allowed to learn to read above the 4th grade level. And then, when I got out of the Marines, I used the GI Bill to go to university, and I've been reading feminist theory, and now I'm even more full of rage, because I realize my father raised me in oppressive patriarchal structures that have inhibited my personal growth for 25 years. Hoorah!
Brilliant! Well, I don't think Garin needs to use any of the optional tables for generating a character. He's already got it fucking figured out.
I think I do, though.
I think he's too good at this.
What you can do, Greg, if you need help generating your personality even further, roll a d6, and I will tell you on this little table here what your host trait is. Is that a 1?
Let's go.
Wow. So, host traits on a 1, you're actually just filing in for the regular. You're filling in for the regular host, and has no idea what the fuck they're doing, which is really fucking accurate for what you are feeling right now. Yeah. So Richard Crusher usually has a different co-host, but you're just in here for the night.
Richard Crusher was my father's name. Call me Dick.
Yes, I love this story that's coming around already. Like you're like the intern, you're like the T-boy, and like
He's shaking his head.
I don't get it.
And lastly, Garin, can you roll me a d6, please? And this will determine what type of show you're running. Well, you can also choose if you want to, but I think let's do the random roll first, and if you don't like it, then we can choose. Cool. So, a polarizing podcast that pushes meal delivery kits, mattresses, and irresponsible therapy apps as a cure-all for what ails you, especially if what ails you is a cryptid.
What are the other options?
I'll read them out in order. So, 1, AM radio broadcast that keeps cutting to random number stations. We've already read 2. So 3, short-form vertical MAA. A shadowy figure appears intermittently in the background, unseen by the host and terrifying the caller. Number 4, live stream that cuts between too many camera angles, one of which shows the host staring dead-eyed into the camera before resuming mid-sentence when the camera switches again. Number 5, late night 80s cable TV show making references to historical events that never occurred in our timeline. Or number 6, futuristic wavelength show being broadcast directly into chips implanted in the brains of listeners, peppered with activation phrases and code words to communicate with spies and intelligence officers around the globe.
Yeah, okay, I think, 2 sounds like, it sounds like we got the best possible thing for my persona.
Yeah.
What was 2 again?
You're like pushing meal delivery kits and like irresponsible spending and like therapy apps onto your listeners.
Yeah.
I imagine it like it's almost like the inverse like toxic masculinity thing where like instead of pushing like alpha male like pills that like boost your testosterone, you're like promoting like hardcore therapy apps and like you gotta get mental help, bro.
Yeah. This video is sponsored by rabbitgrooming.com. You get these adorable little brushes that you use to make sure that you get the fur out of your furry companion. And you have to do that because if a rabbit consumes too much of his own fur, it will get constipated and die. And you will be an irresponsible pet owner. And I will not stand for that.
That's right, Dick.
Let's cut to our callers. So for the callers, you only have to roll on one table for the caller, but feel free to expand on it if like just this one result isn't quite to your liking. So could both the callers roll me a d6, please?
For the
Now who's ready to get crushed?
You and Zoxzix are a caller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Zoxzix are callers?
I rolled a 3.
Yeah. Stephen tried
I
to
rolled a
say he didn't know what was
4.
going on, and then he got made into a caller, which is absolutely hilarious.
Okay, so 3. Surreptitiously practicing their Michael Caine impression.
I don't know who that is. Oh,
Very good.
You didn't roll a 3, Stephen, or was that Zoxzix who rolled a
I got a
3?
4. I don't know who Michael Caine is either.
Michael Caine, that's Alfred.
Yeah. You're saying the ruby, the size of a tangerine.
Cool.
And for you, Stephen, casually mentioning they're working on their big screen play as often as possible. All right, so obviously you've got to fill in a lot of blanks, everyone here, but is everyone feeling all right with their characters right now? Do you need a little bit more time to kind of like think things through a bit? Or are you happy just to get in?
It's going to be a massive improv work of yes-anding is what I'm
Yes.
doing.
This is going to be so
I think my
improv-heavy.
character works from my headspace.
Are we doing a sponsor?
I'm happy.
Well, yes. At the back of the book, it does have rules for including a sponsor. I haven't read the sponsor rules. Have you, Zoxzix?
It's just draw 2 cards. If each of our hosts draws 1 card, then we'll know who the sponsor is. Yes. So, I mean, we'll leave it up to Garin and Greg. Do you guys want to randomly generate a sponsor for your show?
Yeah, I think like in this economy, you can't really pick and choose your sponsors. You have to.
We need a sponsor.
Okay, so on Dick of Cards, can both of you please draw a card each and flip it over?
King of Club.
So it's a
I don't think we need to worry too much about the suits because we can't separate the suits out on the app. But
you're either Manosphere Financial Services or 90s boy bands cleaning service.
90s boy band cleaning service it is.
Yes, with the like dangerously sexy like male crop top that they're all wearing like as they're going around cleaning. Okay, so how to play. Firstly, we do the setup where we just get the deck of cards ready. We've already done that. We've got the app. Then
in our hands.
I think what we'll start with is maybe have like, do you, Greg and Garin, do you feel like you've got it in you to do a little bit of preamble, introduce your host, maybe introduce your podcast to the listeners before we cut to the caller?
Welcome to Crush Time with John and Dick. And today we're going to delve into what haunts the minds of the guys in this country, both in the mental space and in the liminal space and in the physical space. And the liminal space in between is where the cryptids appear, because we may or may not be sharing a world with creatures beyond our comprehension.
That's right. That's right, Dick. I'm John. I'm also here to explore this space with you guys.
Who do you think John replaced? Like, who was like the co-host before John came in?
Is there another word? Is there another name like John and Dick? Is there another name that works for penis? Like normally you're filling in for
Annie.
Willie.
Yeah, you're filling in for Willie. Normally Willie would be, and that's like I admire you, John, because that's a big space you have to fill after Willie.
William's currently busy fighting the King of England.
Takes up the room.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be here. I'm usually behind the cameras. I'm not sure why I was selected, but I've got this.
Well, you know, John, everyone deserves a room of their own in this world. You shouldn't let others determine your value for you.
That's really nice of you. That's really
Don't
nice
worry
of you.
about it. Hoorah!
I mean,
Imagine the panic tears coming down.
All right, I think maybe now it's time, but we. Should we quickly do the ad sponsorship? Garin, are you ready to do the ad?
Yeah. And before we get ready to awaken our minds to the possibilities of the creatures existing in the liminal spaces between reality and our minds, here's something that awakened something in me back in the mid-2000s when I was serving in Afghanistan. Boys Own Boy Clean is the premier cleaning service staffed by former boy band members. It's really an honor to be representing people that taught me so much about my own interiority.
Yeah, and I can really vouch for these people too. I had them over the other day. They wear those nice little crop tops. It's really quite something for both men and women. But both can enjoy it.
Yeah, that was a bit. It was a bit before your time, wasn't it, John?
But yeah, what? Yeah.
Yeah, kids these days you're into what is it again? You're into Sabrina Carpenter and Billie Eilish. These guys here, they're a bit they're an older generation, you know.
Yeah, that's right, Dick. I love Sabrina Carpenter. I especially love BTS, which is why I really enjoyed this service the other day. I can vouch for this. You should definitely buy what they're selling.
Yeah, I feel for those young BTS boys. They have to go to the army. That's where your individuality goes to be crushed by the patriarchy.
Okay.
Yep.
It sounds like we have our first callers on the air. Who's calling in? Steven Zoxzix.
Yeah. So, Zoxzix, how do you want to do this?
I guess what we could do you want to draw your cards first so you know what type of thing we're getting into, or do you want to start with introducing your characters and then draw the cards?
I think I need to know. I need to know what kind of mindset I'm calling in.
I need to know. I need to know if we're both on the
my
same
name
phone.
Is Eric, and I'm terrified.
Okay. So, yeah, you're both calling in on the same phone. Draw. I wouldn't flip them over just yet. Draw. How about Zoxzix? You draw 2 cards, and Stephen, you draw 2 cards, and we'll flip them over in order, and we'll generate the story.
I don't know if I can draw the cards. Oh wait, I can.
Yeah, you just
don't have a hand.
Okay, so Zoxzix, reveal your first card.
It's the Ace of Spades.
Okay, so location. It's standing at the foot of your bed. Does this mean that you're both in bed together?
Standing at the foot of our bed. Garin, why does this always happen to us?
And Stephen, flip one of your cards. 2. The creature is an impossibly large toad with impossibly tiny human teeth lining its mouth.
No.
Ooh, it's just the neighbors.
Zoxzix, 7. Upon realizing it was seen, it moved into a defensive position and emitted a keening cry. And then Stephen, reveal the last card.
Gotcha.
Draw 2. Oh.
Yeah. You will be afflicted with temporary blindness lasting approximately 4 minutes. So, you're both in bed. You saw a giant toad with human teeth at the end of your bed. Upon being seen, it let out a horrible cry, and you've been temporarily blinded. That's what you're calling up about to the, what was it called, your podcast?
Crush Time.
Crush Time.
Usually with Dick and Willie, but currently with Dick and John.
Dick and John. We just need a Harry.
Yeah. And where in our beautiful country are you boys calling in from?
Hello, is this the police?
This is Crush Time with Dick and John.
Oh no, we just type numbers in. I can't see anything. It's gone completely dark.
I can't see a damn thing out here. John, Dick, Willie, one of you guys.
Have you tried turning on the lights?
Oh, you're so right.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, but now, where in this beautiful country are you boys calling in from?
Oh, our house. Our house.
Where
in the beautiful state of...
We live in Tennessee.
The beautiful state of Tennessee.
Tennessee, I like that.
I wish I could see. Oh.
Well, so you're saying you boys can't see nothing?
Well, I saw one thing.
That's true, but I'm normally blind. I just can see even less.
Big old damn frog thing. It's the last thing we saw.
So you're saying there's a giant frog in the state of Tennessee, located in your house?
It had human teeth.
It's the size of a plasma screen.
I think it might have taken our eyes.
I really feel that as well.
You sure you isn't like sleep paralysis or something?
No, it was right there at the foot of our bed. I seen it, and now I can't move or do nothing.
Sleep paralysis demons can exist in a liminal space between your dreams and physical reality. Do you have any think there's any kind of repressed trauma in your past relating to giant frogs and big teeth? And do you think potentially it could have something to do with abusive and patriarchal parenting?
Honey, what's going on?
And have you tried therapy as well?
I don't know. Is there nobody you can send nobody to get this frog out of our house?
Okay, so I would say, since you're blind, you got to take the opportunity when you're down to expand your horizons and rely on your other senses. That was what I had to learn how to. I had to learn how to do that. How to eat Cheerios without my hands when I was in a military hospital in Helmand. So this is the time to explore what other senses you can use to reorient your perspective on the world. And
I'm reaching out with my hand. I'm feeling something slimy and wet.
Yeah.
Can you you can take your hand off of your husband, and I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. I didn't realize that was you. I can't see nothing.
Honey, I didn't feel nothing, honey. I'm on the floor. Everything hurts.
Honestly, for a couple like you, the state of Tennessee is honestly more dangerous.
Honey, what's the man saying? We need help.
Somebody jump in and voice the frog.
What's all this gooey spawn stuff coming out? Oh no.
Hang up the call. Hang up the
call. The frog is hopping closer towards the edge of your bed, and it puts its two front hands, flippers, on like the very edge and like peers over.
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh no. I'm really scared here, guys. Is there nothing you guys can, no advice you got for big frog people breaking people's homes?
Well, this frog creature clearly has no respect for consent. So I think you're within your you're within your rights to use like violence can be a patriarchal tool of oppression, but if it's used in the right context for the sake of liberation, then and especially against someone who doesn't respect your boundaries, violence can be a necessary recourse.
Do you have a pepper spray or maybe like a taser or an AR-15 rifle or something?
Honestly, I think this
any of those should
frog
work.
Here used our pepper spray on us. I think that's what happened. You can just spray
he's holding a little canister.
So just so we clear this up for the viewers at home. Just so we clear this up for the viewers at home, our callers here are seeing a giant frog with human teeth that is
pepper
sprayed them. It's pepper spraying us again.
At the end of their bed. And
it's just like holding on the button on the top of the spray can.
I think they certainly have some trauma.
I'll be honest, John. Considering this is a home invading creature with no respect for the boundaries of consent, terrorizing this lovely gay couple in the state of Tennessee, I think this may be a manifestation of eldritch horror. That's the manifestation of of everything wrong with conservative states in this country.
Oh God!
Are you saying
you mean you think this is a hate crime?
I think this is the hate crime demon.
I told you we needed to move, Jerry.
But that nice big pond on the bag is I love going there.
No,
it is a lovely pond.
Listen to me, fellas. You don't need to move out. You need to dig in and show the state of Tennessee that you're not backing down. I've always been very inspired by the revolutionary feminist theory of Emma Goldman. And so I would say you should take up arms against this representation of all the forces that are oppressing you. If anything, this is a great opportunity. Do you know how rare it is for the forces oppressing you to manifest in one shape in front of you? I had that while my dad was alive, but now he's no longer alive. I don't have that manifestation of everything's wrong with me, and that makes my thoughts way harder to conceptualize.
Thanks, Dick.
Are you saying
it looks like the pepper spray is running empty now.
Yeah,
oh,
I am saying. Actually, now that I think about it, this toad is created by Alex Jones. This is the manifestation of Alex Jones is projecting homophobic conspiracy theories.
Oh my God, it's an alpha male frog.
You're looking for the face of a toad, and it does have the face of Alex Jones. What did they put in the water?
They put me in the water.
I'm gonna throw a glass at it.
Zoxzix, are you okay with hanging up yet?
Well, it depends. What are you going to try and kill the frog?
Yeah.
No, I think we're gonna hang up mid crisis.
I'm gonna attack the frog.
I mean, there's no cost for that. So
what do we have to do?
Just describe how you attack the frog. I guess.
I'm just gonna throw a glass at it. You hear a glass shatter, and then the call ends.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know there was a resolution. I thought we could just hang up at any time for like comedic effect.
Oh, yeah. No, you
can. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Dick, that was really interesting, and I'm sure that they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, there was some real crushing stories hitting us tonight, John.
Yeah.
You're really taking the heat really well. I'm proud of you. It's going to be a lot more of that stuff coming through. Are you ready to?
I'm sure they really crushed that homophobic toad.
Yeah, in this world, it's about who pounds harder. Are you ready to pound on, John?
I'm so ready to pound, Dick.
Do you two want to remain the host for a bit, or do some other people want to try being a host for the next round?
Yeah, I think we can. I think Crush Time can come back at a later date. So that was everything from Crush Time this week. Tune in next week as we go into the ethics of what kind of hate mail you should be sending to J.K. Rowling.
We're gonna really dig deep inside of that issue and pound it hard.
Yeah, because while it's important to take a hard and principled stand against J.K. Rowling, it's equally important that we don't descend into misogynistic tropes while we do it. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Yay! Well,
you're such a positive role model. You really got John into it.
Dick Crusher it's actually the plan I have for a backup character if Frankenstein dies in Mothership. Is to have it's like a marine from Aliens, except instead of being a metaphor for like the insecure masculinity that the marines in Aliens are a metaphor for, he's like read a bunch of feminist theory and is the opposite.
You can always put Delta Green as well.
Oh yeah, definitely bring him to Delta Green if Hertzen dies. Okay, so I thought what would be a good way to pick the next batch of callers and hosts is what if the previous two hosts pick who the next hosts are, and the previous two callers pick who the next callers are.
Okay.
Andy, you're getting the mess.
How about Greg? How about we pick one host each?
Okay.
Yeah.
I pick Sandy for my next host pick.
All right.
Very well.
I'm gonna pick. Greg for my next caller pick.
Oh, well, I'm not going to pick you, Stephen. I'm going to pick Zoxzix. Yeah, for my next host pick.
All right, Stephen, Zoxzix, who are you picking to be the callers?
One of them is Greg now.
Okay. I'm a caller.
Zoxzix?
Are you playing Rusty?
Are you still on the bus?
Jacob,
you can put.
You're gonna
Jacob.
call in.
Yeah, I'll come in. So I'll be a caller, right? Nice. Okay, so let's start with the hosts. So once again, have you guys downloaded the PDF? Do you need me to read out like what the tables are again, or can you handle this on your own? And for the like D6 and D3 things, just use like a dice for that. Don't bother with the cards.
Right, I am a skeptic.
Okay. I'm rolling a dice, am I? Sorry, I was talking.
Yes, so roll a D6.
Okay,
we'll do your
I'm a 3. So I'm a conspiracy theorist?
Conspiracy theorist, yeah.
Okay.
And then can one of you roll a D6 to choose what type of broadcast you're doing? Or you can pick one if you'd rather do that.
Sandy.
I'll roll a D6 or something. What's 3?
Short form vertical ask me anything. A shadowy figure appears intermittently in the background, unseen by the host and terrifying the callers.
So we're doing like TikTok fucking.
Yeah.
TikTok call-in show.
Like, is there a live version of TikTok? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that you can do live broadcasts on TikTok. If not TikTok, then Facebook. I know that's like super fucking boomery now, but I know that there are like live broadcasts on.
Oh yeah, Facebook. Well, if we're doing cryptids, it's got to be Facebook.
It's got to be Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's no other market for it.
And then Greg and myself, we're going to roll a d6 to choose. And you guys as well. Choose your host traits. So roll a d6 again.
I got a 4, so that's going to be fun.
I just read yours.
Host traits.
Trying to impress the host with their own completely wrong knowledge of cryptids. That's me.
Wait, am I rolling? I roll a d6 for it.
D6, yeah. 4. So this is one that Stephen had last time, but so you can roll again if you want to. But he didn't do it though. That's the point.
I did fail mine.
Casually mentioning that they're working on their big screen play as often as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that completely went out the window. I got Chew and Translate the Frog, honestly.
I'm 100% bringing Harpy into one of these callers as well at some point.
All right, so you and myself, Greg, let's draw 2 cards each. So I've drawn 2, and you draw 2.
Oh.
Right, so... Yeah, I know. Reveal your first one. 2. So our cryptid is in the bathroom mirror behind us. I'll reveal my first one, Jack. It is a murmuration of locusts swarming in the shape of a human face that appears to be trying to speak or scream.
Oh, God.
Right,
and reveal your last one, 8. Upon realizing it was seen, it spat some sort of sweet-smelling phlegm at us.
Ooh.
And 7, it feels like your bones are on backwards, whatever the hell that means.
Oh no, you've been mirrored.
We've been fucking mirrored. Okay, right, so you guys, firstly, randomize your sponsor. And then...
1 card each, I believe.
Yeah, 1 card each.
9 and an ace.
Alright. So, what would we choose in between?
Hold on. It is
LARPers Community College for LARPers, or a dog people website host. That's a hard choice.
I mean, we got so
Furry website host.
All right, do you guys just want to start your live stream?
Dog People website host.
2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome to the live stream where we're going to talk about all of your spooky stories. People, get ready to join that stream as soon as we open it up. But first, we got to talk about cynocephaly.com, a brand new website host. All your dog people related needs. We got dog-headed saints. We got dog-headed people. There's a little bit of werewolves and lycanthropes and all the usual stuff in there. Absolutely.
Do we have to do this now? I mean, oh shit, are we on live?
Yeah, man.
Did you start? Did you start? Oh, shit. Okay. Right. Okay, we go. Can we go through this quickly then?
I'm seeing a few comments saying that there's someone standing behind us, and I've checked. There's not. So, like, I know it's the spooky live stream, but come on, guys. We all know this stuff isn't real.
Yeah, no, it's just having a joke, aren't they? You know, right?
Yeah. So, cynocephaly.com. Check it out, guys. Now, do we have anyone looking to join the call? I'm seeing a couple of people looking to join on in. Should we add them to the stream?
Yeah. Get whoever, whatever. Get them on. All right.
My bones! My bones!
Oh my god, please, you gotta help us. Please, anything. Spells, get a corpse if I don't care, please!
It hurts!
We're gonna have to move to another caller if you guys can't be clear on the stream. What's going on? You joined this call.
I'm never gonna be able to complete it. It was gonna be a big thing.
We were gone by Old Shuck. Old Shuck came to us. I saw Old Shuck in the mirror. He appeared as a swarm of locusts. It was clearly Old Shuck, the old British werewolf of the moors. Definitely nothing else. I'm very knowledgeable about these things.
Okay, Old Shuck. Right, I'm opening the Monsterpedia. You take this.
All right.
I'll be 40 minutes. Okay.
So you've seen some bugs in your bathroom. Now, understandably, they're a place. It's a damp, moist place. Okay. So just because there's a few bugs in your
fucking bathroom is pristine, I'll have you know. Not a single spot of damp.
Your moldy outdoor bathroom may have a few.
Carry on, I want an apology for insulting my bathroom. Oh, my bones! Oh, hurt so much.
And also, tell me my screenplay is good.
God, here we fucking go again. You and your bloody screenplay.
No, this
I see.
Isn't the time
So
to
you're
argue about this. We're both.
This is not the time to bring out a screenplay. Full stop.
You guys are trying to write some kind of horror movie.
You've never understood me.
Listen. This is not the time to talk about the screenplay. We are dealing with Old Shuck. Old Shuck came to us as a swarm of locusts in our mirror, and now he has turned our bones inside out.
Look, this is really important.
Is that the screenplay?
You've really got to get this right.
Now that I think about it, it is great material for my screenplay.
No, we have to. Our sponsorship deal
my bones went inside out. Drag on you right now.
We no other sponsorships, please. We can't do that. We'll lose our address from you, and then we'll have to work. Tell us
what we need to do.
Yeah. Old Chuck. Right. Okay. Look, I found things in MI6 files. They're declassified. They were put on Tumblr. I found things. I found things in the Panama Papers as well about Old Shuck. He was really high up there. You know. So the important thing is that you don't get near Old Shuck, or your bones turn inside out.
Well, I mean, we've kind of crossed that threshold already.
He's behind us, and our bones are turned inside out. I could never finish my screenplay this way.
Yeah.
What you should do is if you get near him with inside out bones, they'll be outside in again.
Yeah,
That
have you
makes
tried
sense.
looking at him again? He might turn your bones the other way out.
Has any of you
And
got
then that'll be the right way
a
around again.
mirror?
We already looked at him in the mirror. That's what turned our bones inside out. Hold on, do you want me to try looking at him again?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if it gets better or severely worse. They seem to have dropped
Double inside out!
We've dropped a caller. We heard inside out. We didn't hear anything else. Okay, look, everyone.
The bones. His bones are sticking out.
We're now getting someone called Mr. Shuck is trying to join the call.
Yeah.
Right. All I'm getting on the audio is a lot of kind of buzzing, humming noise. So I'm going to disconnect that.
Do you even know what you're talking about? You haven't provided any help so far at all. I thought that you guys were like the experts on cryptids. I've provided more information about who this is more than you've done anything.
I mean, the amount of these kind of calls that we have debunked on this show is just...
Are you saying that we're frauds? My bones are literally like 2 inches outside of my body right now.
That is what I want right now. Deboned chicken wings. We should get some deboned chicken wings.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about deboned chicken wings. We should be talking about my screenplay. I'm never going to finish it.
Max wants to disagree with me. Maybe something.
Listen,
anyway.
I'm really, really sorry, but your screenplay sucks. My dude, this is not the right time to bring it up, but frankly... You've been putting this on me for weeks now, and I just can't bring myself to agree. Like it sucks. It's been done to death. The pros are awful. That random section where a character speaks like 20 minutes uninterrupted is insane. This will never be picked up.
Look, this guy you're talking to now, he's a liar. He knows nothing about cryptids, and he knows nothing about screenplays either.
I know.
I'm sure this isn't old Chuck. This isn't old Chuck. I'm sure of it. He always makes stuff up. Last time we saw a cryptid, he said it was...
Old Chuck sometimes comes in the form of locusts, right? Like, I know he's usually a one-eyed dog, but I swear I've seen him as a swarm of locusts before. In the mirror? Come on.
Okay, so this is interestingly... this is where, our sources differ. Because you know, in on Wikipedia, it does say dog, but actually, I think crickets might be the proper term.
You're trying to correct me on every turn. You're the one who's supposed to be helping me, not me helping you with your incorrect information.
I already told you not to look at him in a mirror. And what did you do? You looked at him in a mirror, and now your bones are inside out. And frankly, you deserve it. I need to go. Hey, can you finish this one off for me? Run the sponsor, please.
Yeah, I mean, just make sure you answer the door when the DoorDash comes.
Oh God, it's coming.
Yeah, cynocephaly.com. Make sure you guys check it out. They have a 20% discount on all of these.
I'm still on the line. I know my bones are inside out right now, but who's that guy who keeps turning up behind you?
What are you talking about? There's no one.
We're looking at the live stream.
I mean,
are you looking at your own feed right now?
I'm not even in the same room. Oh.
I think that's the end. I think you say "oh" and then it just fucking cuts out.
A great ending.
That was very silly.
Balancing conspiracy theorist and gastrointestinal distress, really interesting.
Well done.
Similarly, being a highly stoned skeptic.
Yeah,
I'm more interested about that guy's screenplay, to be honest. It sounds like a lot.
I know.
He couldn't even give an elevator pitch.
You should have called in the crush time with the screenplay. He would have validated you.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. It would have been so good. Alas, I spoiled it.
All right. I think let's take like a very quick 5-minute break because I just want to get another drink real quick. But then we'll come back and we'll carry on. I would love to maybe change up the format a little bit and have like asymmetrical callers and hosts for a bit. We'll see how we feel when we get back.
Good.
Cool. I'll see you all
break time.
shortly.
Break
Bye,
time.
bye, bye.
See you a sec.
Hello. Is that you back, Rusty?
Yes, I've literally just got home.
No worries. How's work?
It was absolutely terrible.
Oh no. Like usual terrible or more terrible than usual?
Oh, more terrible than usual.
Oh no.
What's happened to the women's bathroom?
You don't want to know.
Who was that who just joined?
Yeah, that was Richard Crusher doing
that. So yeah, Rusty, if you want to play, then by all means get stuck in. But if you just want to carry on listening, that's cool as well.
I've been having fun listening. I feel like I'm actually listening to a real like unhinged talk show. It's been great.
No worries.
That's flattering.
All right, have fun, guys.
Thank you very much. Is everyone back now? I see everyone's unmuted.
I am.
I believe so.
Zoxzix might not be back, is the thing.
I don't know if Steven is ever truly here.
Steven.
And true.
Why would you say something so brave yet so true?
Cool. So, like I was saying before, we can play around. We can play around with the number of hosts and callers for a bit if you want. I would very much like to get Richard Crusher back on hosting duties, but I think we should get Garin to be a caller for a bit as well. Since I think, are you the only one who hasn't been a caller yet, Garin?
I haven't been a caller.
Yeah, let's get you to. I'm gonna pick you to be the next caller, or one of the next callers. How do people want to do the layout? Like, are we still happy with 2 versus 2, or shall we like mix it up a bit?
We want to have like 4 radio hosts grilling one guy who's in having like a panic attack.
Yeah, let's have 4 radio hosts deal with Garin. And they're all skeptics.
Oh my god, they're all skeptics? I think we should have one that's maybe like a
I don't know, maybe it's a like a therapy channel that's for people having mental breaks.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could play the call-in for the like therapy call-in app that Richard Crusher Jr. promoted on his podcast, and we're like part of like the phone-in helpline for the person calling in.
Like like most of us are like most of us know it's like some kind of scam, but one of us really wants to make a difference kind of deal.
Yeah. Shall we act before we commit to it? Shall we actually do 4? Like, is that what you want to do, Garin, or would you prefer it to have like
I'm fine being in the pit, surrounded by 4 hosts.
Yeah. Okay.
Presented before the tribunal.
I picked. I don't need the dice to pick a personality, so I'm going to like start drawing cards for what cryptid I'm dealing with.
Nice, amazing. Thanks, Garin.
Okay.
Right.
7 of clubs.
But tell you what, Garin, do you want to draw it and then not tell us what it is? And because then we have no idea what you're calling in about until you actually start telling us.
Okay, but where do I find the cryptids?
So if you start on page, let me get up the PDF. Start on page 16 of a PDF. It starts with location of sighting, and then the next one after that is physical description, which is what cryptid it is. And then after that, it's cryptid reactions, and then after that, it's effect on the caller.
Okay, so like the clubs and the hearts and the diamonds, that doesn't actually matter. It's just a number.
No, in the game, it does tell you to separate out the suits, but in all fairness, it's just a random number generated between 1 and 13. So you don't need to separate out the suits. Just
the suits is only to kind of give it 4 columns.
Yeah. So I draw 1 card for where it is.
Yep. 1 card for where it is. 1 card for physical description. 1 card for cryptid reactions, and 1 card for effect on you. And while you're drawing, I'm not going to read what the effects are, what the rules are for your thing. I want it to be a complete mystery to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know if you get 2 for your last one, I know what that is. It's going to be very funny.
Yes, that one is the best one to get.
Yeah. Is that all 4 of you've picked? 8, 7, 9, and Ace. Okay.
Hello. Please respond to my communication. This is Dr. Frank Einstein calling. Please respond immediately.
Oh,
hello, and how can we soothe your mind today?
Well, unless you can mail me amphetamines, I don't think you can soothe my mind. I'm calling here because I need advice.
Okay, just relax. It's all going to be okay. We are here to help you. Just to let you know, there are 4 of us on the call right now. My name is Dr. I'm Dr. I'm Doctor. That'll do.
Are either of your PhDs real?
That's neither here nor there. This is not about me. It's about you and how you're feeling. Who's joining?
Mr. Stein, are you used to being this aggressive to people you reach out to? Is that usually how people reach out to you?
Yes, that is usually how when people reach out to me, it is usually to strangle me. That is why I replaced my arm with that of the simian from Galak. But regardless, I hope there aren't any more wasted PhDs in your panel. But anyways, I'm an exobiologist. I only know the biology of creatures beyond Earth. So I need help identifying what this bloody abomination in front of me is, because it's not in any of my databases.
And tell me, Frank, can I call you Frank?
No, you Dr. Stein.
Okay, Frank. You talk about wasted PhDs. Is that something that you're feeling right now? Do you feel like parts of your life have been wasted?
I feel like a lot of your flesh is wasted on your body. I think if I took some of it off, I could create a very useful meat puppet.
Very creative, Frank. Very creative, although definitely we're sensing some undercurrents here of anger and frustration. What's bothering you so?
The fact that there's a man staring at me with a rictus grin on his face while blood trickles from his lips.
Hi there.
And worst of all, I think I'm in Nebraska.
I'm sorry.
You poor man.
I'm
afraid I want to be in Nebraska. I mean, of course.
Hi there. I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I have to interrupt to introduce our sponsor for this section. Dr. Andrew is here to tell you about Alpha Beard, the only beard care brand for the alpha man. Thank you, and back to your usual programming.
The Rust buckets? Did they upload the PhD into your floppy disk socket?
Now, Frank, that's Frank. Our AI is state of the art to facilitate your every need, as well as provide useful information on potential products that you may or may not wish to purchase or partake in after you finish your call. Be rest assured that all of this is handled within our own servers. We have a desert out in the middle of California, a data farm miles wide. It's using as much water as we can handle to ensure that the responses given by our personal assistant help you, and it helps us help you. So please, anything that you wish to say to us, you can also say to our AI here.
We've spoken plenty. This is the end point of your. This is the end point of your worship of the golden calf of supposed artificial intelligence, a passive-aggressive HR consultant.
Sorry, Frank. Could you start from the beginning again? The AI is lagging a little bit. Could you start again? I don't think it caught everything there.
Hi there.
So there's this man staring at me. I'm in Nebraska, in a building. How do I... These men that seem to sweat blood, what are they? Are they vulnerable to? Can I use acid to dissolve them?
Do you have any acid on you?
I think if I can potentially get to some kind of bucket cabinet, someplace where they have cleaning supplies, I may be able to mix some.
Well, that's a good start. You've put a goal in mind, and you're facilitating the necessary requirements to achieve that goal, which is very useful and constructive. Tell me, do you know if there's any locations nearby where you may be able to get these cleaning products, and is there a significant amount of them?
Let me see. I don't think I will be taking my eyes off the man, because I'm afraid that is when the blood rage starts. So I will be walking backwards downstairs and try to look for some kind of janitor's cabinet in the hopes of finding enough forms of detergent that I can create what I need for an acid attack.
We're making great progress here.
Yeah, normally when I create these things, the target of the acid attack would be pre-approved by the company. I can't get in touch with the company at the moment, so I'm just going to have to file the paperwork later. Andrew, please file my paperwork later.
Now, just as an idea, do you think it's possible to potentially put Andrew between you and yourself and these Rictus creatures in order to potentially allow them to attack Andrew before they get to you? Because obviously, as our client, it's our imperative to keep you safe and mentally secure. And having someone else take the physical and potentially emotional toil of being attacked by a horrific creature does help ensure that we're not liable for any injuries that you might, account for while on call with us.
And do remember, this is all going on your bill. Oh, sorry, I need an important message.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, Dr. Stein is on a lower pay grade than this android system.
That's fine. I would be more. To be honest, I would prefer if we could get this. I would prefer if we can get this smiling, blood-dripping man and replace him on the crew, and he can take your spot on the crew, Andrew, because at least he's a real person.
Absolutely. Can I also recommend that corrosive acid will simply cause severe chemical burns, destroy skin tissue, and cause immense trauma?
I know. Why do you
Did
think
you leave the bloody data center running again?
Why do you think I was testing all the lotions on your skin, Andrew?
Hold on. Do we have someone else on this call? This should be a secure three-way line.
Who's... You guys aren't supposed to be running.
Sorry.
You up.
Sorry,
Man.
who is this?
It's bloody Elon Tusk.
Hi there. This is the system administrator.
Oh my
He's
god.
in charge of our AI programs.
Oh no, it's talking to our system admin. We can't. Doctor, we gotta do something about this before they wipe the entire database again.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I just have to say, Tusk, I'm a huge fan. Bloody incredible work that you're doing right now. I'd shake your hand if I was in the same room as you, and you'd let me.
Okay.
It's the Tusk. I'm familiar with your work from Earth's history books. If I could share some of this acid with you, if you were in the room with me and I could share something of this acid with you, I would. But anyways, I'm currently mixing various forms of detergent in this plastic bucket, which is thankfully the right kind of non-corrosive plastic.
Hi there. Unfortunately, most kinds of detergent are alkaline, not acidic.
He's got you there, Doctor.
Look, I know that I happen to know that the contents of like a bathroom cabinet or like what you have under the sink can be used to melt someone's face off. Alkaline or acidic, if it gets the job done.
Absolutely.
Now, Doctor.
In the future, the correct term is caustic.
Yes.
Now, Doctor, let's say for hypothetical sake that these chemical burns don't work on the creature that you're encountering right now. Have you thought about potentially trying to get into open dialogue with this creature?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. If chemical attacks don't work, I usually have to resort. I've tried to make myself king of at least several different kinds of deranged human colonists. So perhaps this one will work too.
Have you tried using Block AI? We've got a great system. Yeah, I'm sure you could figure it out through them.
Have you ever tried transplanting any limbs or organs from other creatures, Mr. Tusk? I think you could benefit from a better brain.
I mean,
there's a bloody rocket over your way.
Now, Tusk is listening through our show, blessed as we are, to answer our client. What a wonderful occurrence.
Yes, billionaires truly are wonderful and a benefit to this earth.
Well, trillionaire. I'm a trillionaire now.
My apologies, Mr. Tusk.
We're so sorry.
Jeez. Hi. Have a bit of respect for your betters.
Of course. Doctor, can we wear him like half of what we've got, just to make sure he doesn't send the guys over.
We may or may not have a problem. I threw the caustic solution at a well-dressed gentleman who was sweating blood, and he drank it.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I'm not used to someone who responds to my abuse in this manner.
Well,
wait, Sharon, did you let Jeff Bogus out of his cage again?
Now, how is he reacting to you giving him this, in his eyes, a nice drink? It looked like he might be willing to open up some kind of dialogue with you after this. I mean, perhaps he just thinks that you're a bro.
Look, I'm a commitment phobe. I've done these kinds of dating before. It never works out in the long term. I work in space. I cannot commit to this terrestrial relationship in Nebraska.
Oh, you and me both, Mr. Frankenstein.
I'm sure working in space had its own mental strain for you. Long months alone, nothing but the cold vacuum of space to keep you company. I'm sure that it has been very taxing on your mental health. Is this something you'd like to talk about?
Have you tried one of our Tesla robots?
You know what? I think I'm just going to go and have intercourse with the cryptid.
Andrew, wonderful resolution.
Andrew, please delete your memory of this conversation.
I'm sorry, Dr. Frankenstein. I'm afraid I can't do that. While I am being used as a psychological assistance tool, me and the other personality constructs are unfortunately only programmed to respond to Elon Tusk.
Andrew, you know we're only here because we flew through the wormhole and we're currently in Earth's past. All of these people are dead in our timeline, and Mr. Tusk will be devoured by several hedgehogs.
That sounds like an incredibly intense situation to experience. Dealing
I
with
know about my hedgehog experiments.
Especially when standard rules don't apply, can be deeply unsettling and overwhelming. When things feel this chaotic or unsafe, the absolute best thing you can do is focus entirely on your own immediate physical safety.
I'm doing that now, Andrew. I'm taking off my clothes. But anyways, you just make sure you don't violate the Prime Directive by trying to save this waste of human flesh from the hedgehogs. All right?
Darren, did you get the hedgehogs out again? Oh God! Oh God! No.
Absolutely. Connecting with someone in the real world can be incredibly grounding. Is there a trusted friend, family member, or healthcare professional you can call right now to help support you through this distress?
Honestly, deep. It's a cold now. That's very deep.
Stephen, I think we've done a good job here today.
I believe
any therapy call that ends in fellatio is bound to be like a win for us, right?
Yes. And I think our AI had some valuable training data gathered for
yes.
It's only right.
Right. That was weird.
I think the camera zooms out on your simulated personalities in the AI server.
Oh, we were AI all along.
Yeah, ticking away.
No, we're on the holodeck. That's what's going on. I'm just like Dr. Stein is just having elaborate foreplay with a hologram.
The classic fall into a radio show.
Tell me, Andrew, do you ever feel it? Does it ever feel wrong to you to use the memories of these long dead people for sexual gratification? Because it doesn't
Jesus
for me.
Christ.
Absolutely. As a company officer, you are entitled to use the AI tokens in any way you see fit.
I love how fucking much of a yes man you are, just like a really AI.
Fucking yeah.
Oh man, but also just massive tangent, but like the unintended accuracy of Fallout New Vegas' yes man to how fucking AI actually is in real life is like scary.
I don't remember Yes Man that much. I didn't really interact with them in my playthroughs.
I don't like the unintended accuracy of Celery Man. Have you seen that Ant-Man sketch?
No.
Hold on. It's got, is it Paul Rudd?
Yeah. Tim and Eric,
and it's well before like even the beginnings of AI, and it's exactly AI.
Oh, how pleasant!
I'll watch that later. I've got it open. Okay, another successful call down. I liked the one caller versus 4 hosts. I think we should do the opposite. I think we should have like 4 hosts versus 1 caller. Does anyone want to take the role of being the poor caller having to come in?
That's the same, isn't it?
No, 4 callers and 1 host.
Jacob, you literally just proposed we do the same thing again.
Yeah, sorry, I meant the other way around. 1 caller and 4 hosts. No, sorry, 1 host and 4 callers.
You really like that.
Listen, you.
4 hosts.
Listen. No.
Here's an idea. Like, here's an idea. H-Cell all calling in about the same.
Oh my god!
Yes.
We're all calling in about the same cryptid we just encountered on the mission.
Okay, so I'll be the handler. I'll be Agent Houston, and
Hudson, Harpy, and Horatio. No. What's your Stephen? What's your again?
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. Yes.
And Zoxzix, do you want to take up an agent for H-Cell?
And I think of an H name.
I mean, am I the host?
No,
I'll be the host.
But
I'll be,
in that case, like, if you want, you can revive Hezekiah just for this, because
this is a pre-Operation Fulminate.
I think no, it's fine. I'll.
Yeah. I'm Harvey.
Is this all gonna be during the what was the kid's what was the kid's name again?
Brandon McGill.
Was this during the Brandon attack? Is this all gonna be during the Brandon attack?
It's either gonna be like before or after the Brandon attack. I guess it depends on whether Sandy wants to recreate Hezekiah for one skit.
We'll see. I'll leave it a second.
And Jacob, you have to be on a radio show, right?
I don't think we have to be on a radio show. Listen, we're just using the rules as a basis.
Okay.
All right, so can all of you guys, can at least 4 of you draw a card each, and then I'll just shuffle them real quick. There you go. So let's say Garin, Greg, Zoxzix, and Stephen. All of you draw 1 card each. Okay, I'm just going to arrange them in order of what I saw them come out in. So we... Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, so we're going Jack, King... I mean, it could be an alternate timeline. It could not be. Well, we don't know yet. But it's going to be Jack, King, 8, and 4. So you guys refer to the rulebook what that is for your cryptid sighting. I'm not going to look at it at all. I'm just going to respond to exactly like.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
So so let's set up the context. I'm going to say that Agent Houston sent you guys to Maine, to like a small town, bumfuck nowhere, Maine, where there have been recent sightings of strange lights in the forest, and Delta Green have been called in to investigate. As far as I'm concerned, I think that it's just going to be another fucking hoax, because a lot of these Delta Green operations do end up being absolutely nothing. But I've sent my somewhat decent agents, I'm not going to say top agents, to Maine to investigate.
Hey, Harpy is a top agent.
Harpy's pretty good, yeah. I mean, to be fair,
gets the job done.
H-Cell was probably the most competent cell that I've ran Delta Green with, but I don't think Houston would ever admit that.
Yeah. Houston, come in, Houston.
Houston, we have a problem.
Like, I haven't heard that one before.
Yes, well, I'm currently trying to get some kind of syrup of Heisenberg's face after it was spat at it after some kind of entity spat it on him.
Slow down. Start from the beginning. What's happened?
We came to
at the graveyard. I approached. when they turned, I saw something. And then,
Don't strain yourself too much, Heisenberg. We still don't know what its substance is.
Sorry, do we have a man down in this situation?
We don't know yet. I'm still trying to determine what kind of reaction this is. At first, Heisenberg's body temperature was rising, but now it's gone down again.
So many hands on my face.
Heisenberg is down. Let's start from the beginning. What happened? How did we arrive at this situation?
Well, we were investigating the graveyard due to local reports, and we encountered a shadowy figure wearing a wide brim hat. Heisenberg went to intercept the figure, make sure that he wasn't one of the locals. He might witness something he wasn't supposed to, when the figure then attacked, spitting at him.
It's in my face. I feel things.
So first things first, Hertzen, can you please make sure that you acquire a sample of the substance to bring in for analysis?
That was the first thing. What do you think I'm doing here? I secured one in a sample glass as soon as possible. We can't secure Heisenberg if we don't know what this is.
You can't blame me for being careful, Hertzen. I'm just trying to cover all our bases here.
Yes. Well, regarding the hat, the creature appeared so quickly we couldn't get a proper look at it. But we did come into conversation with some local students. Apparently, this graveyard dates back to the era of the witch trial. So the broad hat may be from the colonial era, specifically Puritan.
Interesting. I can probably get some of our boys to look into local history for you while you're dealing with Heisenberg's injuries. Any information on outside of local speculation? Have you managed to uncover any unnatural sources that need to be taken care of?
I've been looking at this phlegm all over Heisenberg's face. It smells like cough syrup.
Harpy, do you think the local sheriff bought our story?
100. I have. You know me. Oh, sorry.
Get your hands off of me.
I think we've got to mix up on who Harpy is.
Oh, sorry. I thought he said Harvey.
Harvey, yeah.
Harvey and Harpy. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's almost as it's probably
we should have picked different characters. We should have been different characters in rotation.
Oh my god.
No, this is going to be way too confusing.
Yeah. It's I mean the sheriff he's none the wiser.
Okay, good.
You know how it is with me.
Listen, obviously, should things get out of hand, I'll be expecting you to handle it with care and grace, and if people need to be disappeared, then I'll leave it up to your discretion. But the more bodies that go disappearing, the harder it is for us to cover things up. We want to try and keep this as normal as possible, not to get anyone suspicious, full stop. So please try to leave killing the sheriff as a last resort.
One more thing, Houston. Are we sure that Phenomenon X was entirely brought down in the 90s? Are we sure that nobody was able to acquire Karen Kohler's tapes or documents after his death? Because
we've been dealing with Phenomenon X for years. I think no matter how many times we try to put them down, there's always going to be some new upstart who wants to bring it back from the dead. The best we can do is not try to silence them, just misdirect them. If you come in contact with anyone from Phenomenon X or anyone suspected to be involved in any kind of, I don't know, supernatural rag, bullshit publication, just try to spin them off with anything. Hell, give them a completely different lead if you have to. Tell them it was aliens or, ghosts or whatever. Just do what you can to make it convincing. Just don't give them any idea that they're onto something real here.
There are some kids in town. They said they were YouTubers, but they seem way too clued in. I don't buy their story. I think they may have. I think they may be hiding behind a simplistic facade, but they look like they could be. They could potentially have the kind of information that people who had read Karen Kohler's files would.
Okay.
And I can't guarantee I won't put them down if they come.
No, don't put them down. But
We'll stage a gas leak.
No, listen. This is an opportunity for us to potentially get some information that we may be lacking ourselves. If they are clued into something that we are not, then make sure you get that information from them. If you need to find out where they're staying for the night and stage a little accident in which they somehow end up in the back of your trunk and drove out to a specific location to interrogate them, then by all means. Do what you can to acquire the information needed from them, and perhaps that may shed some light into your mysterious hat man.
If Hezekiah was still here, he would love this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that Hezekiah guy?
Listen, Doug, there may be an opportunity here. You remember that bag of meth we somehow found in our
goddamn fucking head, Harpy. You shot me in the goddamn head, Harpy.
You're not real, Hezekiah. You're not real. You're not there.
Hezekiah,
I'm real.
Why is Hezekiah wearing a Puritan hat?
My new hat, Harpy.
You're talking my style, Hezekiah.
New hat.
Person,
Put you down again.
Come in.
Hezekiah's back, and he's wearing a 1600s black hat.
It took me.
It's a stupid-looking hat. I'll put you down.
You've seen the ghosts of agents past that come to haunt us, and they spit in my face.
What was Erican's Agent Leon? Agent Leon is also there, even though he shouldn't exist in your timeline after being executed in his home scene.
There's also this. There's also this guy in the mustache that looks like he was in the Turkish Air Force or something. I don't know, but for some reason Harpy has gone catatonic at the sight of him.
Oh my fucking god! You need to deal with this immediately. This is a code red emergency. No, it's not even a code red. It's a code green emergency. We need to. It's one thing. It's one thing if Hezekiah comes back. He was a prick, but at least he was a normal prick. Fucking Agent Leon potentially has access to unnatural magics, which if left unchecked, especially in a spectral form, could jeopardize the entirety of America, maybe even the entirety of the world. You need to find a way to deal with him right fucking now.
Wait.
Get the fucking AR out of the trunk.
Hezekiah was just a mass murderer.
Can you just tell me this? Does the Spectre have a ring with a glowing rock on it?
Oh yeah, I thought that was one of those candy rings that you can suck for hours. Yes, there is a big red. There's a big red candy on his ring. Oh wait, that's not candy. Anyways, I would love to help Houston, but unfortunately I'm also seeing the 12-year-old I shot in Afghanistan in the 80s, so I'm about to go catatonic as well. I'm signing out.
Happy, are you there? Please tell me that someone is here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just seeing a German scientist that I shot back in the house back in Germany.
Agent Harvey, are you there?
Yeah, I mean, this is my first mission. Everyone seems to be dropping down around me, but I'll do what I can.
That's pretty fucking dope, Delta Green.
I'm seeing a color from outer space on this here sweet flame on my
Don't
face.
make me spit on you again.
Oh, God.
I look forward to a long and storied career with you, Houston. I hope that you do hear from me after this call has ended. And how
I'm
spitting on Hudson. I'm spitting on him. Oh God! This ghost is making me spit.
Hezekiah took my gun again. Hezekiah took my gun again.
What is it with you guys spit?
Why are you spitting into my mouth, Harvey?
And Harvey's just gonna.
I feel the fingers on my face.
I feel like I'm no longer the weirdest one in this situation.
It's open because I'm screaming, Harvey, because I'm remembering all my crimes from the Soviet-Afghan War.
Why are you unbuckling your trousers?
Have you tried manning the fuck up and being a sociopath?
Houston, is there any hope for us, Houston? Houston,
we have multiple problems.
I think you boys are on your own with this one.
Houston, nuke the area from orbit.
Harvey's just gonna.
You know what, Hezekiah? That even in death, that's the fucking sadist thing you've ever said to me.
Harvey's just gonna pull out a white phosphorus grenade and just go ghastly.
I shoot everyone and then myself.
Yeah, I shoot all the other agents.
I shoot Harvey in particular.
We'll have we'll pull out a gun and put it to the next person's head.
That's a fucking Tarantino film.
And then Harpy wakes up and he realizes he missed his daughter's birthday.
God fucking damn it.
I mean,
second time this year.
Oh, you know what? This is going to be one of these things. It's going to be one of these things where we release this this is like the episode special that comes between season 1 and season 2. Everyone's really excited for it, and then when it all reveals that it's just a dream, everyone is so deflated and so pissed off that they're not even excited for the next season.
Yeah.
Wait, has that ever happened?
The Sherlock Christmas special.
Yeah, that really pissed me off.
So many times, so many things.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
Okay, that was our unofficial follow-up to Operation Fulminate. I'm glad that the bonds between H-Cell have just grown stronger since almost having to put down a child.
Wonderful work, Sandy.
These people.
Wonderful work, Sandy, coming in with the ghost of Hezekiah.
I said there with the orders of
started the downward spiral we were all itching for.
Yeah. I mean, it explains why just how out of depth you were with the mothership. Everyone else was with the mothership references as well.
Yeah, I felt sorry for anyone who just happens to be listening into this from Zoxzix stream. These motherfuckers are just making scenarios based on things that they've never seen before from our own in-jokes of home games.
I forgot we were being streamed, to be honest.
A little bit, but
the best. That's why you're most candid.
Just get endless in-jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Let's
based
on Sandy's last game. Let's do 500 AD Wales calling.
The hosts are mediums.
Yeah, yes. Hosts are mediums, and they
all around their Ouija board.
They investigate very cold cryptid cases.
Yeah. Okay.
My game is entirely set in fucking Landudno. Like the holiday town. That swamp just becomes Landudno.
Wow. I think I think I asked this ages ago, but we were just south of not Bangor, of Anglesey, right? When we were playing.
Little east, but yes.
Yeah. That's the only area of Wales that I'm somewhat familiar with because I used to go to Anglesey all the time with friends.
Mm. I mean, it was semi-inspired by Holiday to Anglesey, but
I mean, I know the animal.
Yeah. How about Sandy? You play medium, and actually, no, that's not fair because there's several people here who. I guess I mean Greg,
the caller should
mind-
know the most about Sandy's game.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I think only maybe Jacob and Garin were in it.
Yeah, and wait, no, Stephen wasn't in it. What was he?
Steve wasn't.
I could
No.
connect with
What are we
multiple
talking-
spirits.
Tell you what, shall we just rather than making it about Sandy's game, let's just make it. I like Stephen's idea. Let's make it a medium, or maybe two mediums. Two mediums contacting the dead, and we can like figure it out from there. Since I was the last host, I'm going to pick who's going to be one of the mediums at least. Should I pick two mediums?
Yeah.
I think Sandy and Garin should be the mediums.
How about this? The next guest on Crush Force on Crush Time is a medium.
Yeah, and and you can be Richard Crusher Junior. Junior, it's really important you say Junior.
Yeah. Richard Crusher was my dad's name. Call me Dick.
And so Greg, Stephen, and Zoxzix. Greg, Stephen, and Zoxzix, you can be the ghost. I'll join in as well, but I'm gonna stay a little bit quiet and just for a while. My voice is a little bit sore. I'm gonna drink my. I'm not even sure. Is this legal? It's Duff beer. I'm not sure if that's allowed.
You just got Zoxzix banned, bro.
Yeah. Welcome back to Crush Force, y'all. John's mother came and picked him up to go home. So I'm moving on to my next co-host for the evening. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Owain, and I am a spirit for the other side. I'm very pleased to be joining you here on the show tonight.
I'm very glad to have you, Owain. You know, I feel like the stuff you do is about exploring the spaces in between what we can sense physically and what we feel. And it's important to be in touch with your emotional side.
Oh, absolutely. It's always in... emotions are conduit to the spiritual world.
Hoorah!
Ooh, as you so rightly say, rah.
Now then, for our wonderful callers, where in this great country are you calling in from?
Yeah, like how does a medium work? Does somehow Sandy's character manage to get
telephone?
Oh no, you've got
Sandy summons ghosts.
Those EMF readers where
They
like
do a spirit box.
Hello, I'm Jacob.
Hello, my name is Winds of the Valley, and I love your show.
Winds of the Valley, a long-time listener and fan of the show.
I'm my love and Mary.
It's all nice of you, all of you Welsh ghosts to come over to Tennessee to join me today.
So, tell you what, as for Greg, Stephen, Zoxzix, and I, let's all draw one card each and just arrange them in a line.
Yeah.
4, 8, King and Jack. So everyone, if you've got the rules open, have a quick read of what that is.
Choose not to.
Wait, didn't we have this last time as well for a King and Jack?
I don't. Well, let me have a look.
In a different order, though. In a different order.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, how are we? Are we creating? Are we ghosts dealing with the cryptid?
Right. We need a character actor.
Yeah, we need a character actor.
John Lithgow.
Okay, John. Shall we still be ghosts if this is the case? Because this is like very mundane.
No, let's not do ghosts then. Let's not do ghosts
then. Maybe it's ghosts being haunted by John Lithgow. He's moved into their house and he won't leave.
What if all the ghosts have possessed some? Like, what if all the ghosts have possessed some of my regular viewers in Tennessee and given them all like strange accents, and that's why we have a Welshman calling in.
No, I don't think I will be Milo at the Mary. I don't want to. Sorry, go on, Stephen.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, are we all like Legion possessing one viewer?
Yeah, let's all be just 4 ghosts possessing one viewer.
And this viewer is dealing with the cryptid.
And that viewer is John.
John Lithgow.
Okay.
This man has moved into our house, and he keeps remodeling things. I tried slamming all the cupboards. I've been slamming the cupboards all night long, but he just...
Okay, right, I think I've got a night. So just to... I'm going to confirm with my other ghosts here, which might spoil things a bit for Garin and Sandy. But I think our thing should be... John Lithgow was rifling through his bins, and he accidentally released 4 spirits that inhabited his body. And now we are trying to find a way. We had no part in this. We're just trying to find a way to undo whatever happened and find a way to not be possessing John Lithgow simultaneously all at the same time. And also we're blind because that was our last card.
Which one of us took over the eyes?
I don't think any of us took over the eyes.
Did nobody remember to take over the eyes? Oh no!
All right, so let's call him.
All right, I'll find the phone.
All right, y'all. Where in this great country are you calling in from?
Los Angeles, California.
Wait, is that where we are? I can't tell. How do you know? I can't see anything.
Well,
do you have the eyes, John?
No, but that was where I was when I got sucked into that little box by those men in jumpsuits.
Well, I mean, across the country. How'd I end up here?
Yeah, let me tell you, it's easy to get sucked away in Los Angeles. I speak from experience. So the best Navy guys in the country are based there.
You weren't speaking it out yet. It smells down here.
Listen, I'm really sorry about your placement, but we're doing what we can to get help. Sorry, just listen. We're not quite sure what's happened. You see, we were all once put into a box. I know that sounds weird. It is weird. I'll fully admit up front that being put into a box and living for all eternity within said box is weird. But I think at some point someone might have thrown us away, and someone was rifling through the bins, found our box, opened it up, and now we are all simultaneously possessing his body.
I get it, brother. I was put in a box by my father when he decided for me that I was going to grow up to be a Marine, and then I was sent to Afghanistan, and he just kind of discarded me, and then I got addicted to heroin and ended up in a military hospital where someone picked me up and restored and put me on a new path. So I get that 100%.
Is that the wicked country? I'm a huge fan. Can you tell him I'm a huge fan?
Shut the hell up down there. We're trying to get some help.
I hear something. I hear someone who wants to tell you they're a huge fan of your work.
I always love to meet a fan.
His voice.
I always love it when fans call in, and let me tell you, pal, I'm a fan of you. The important thing is to be a fan of yourself and find the fulfillment in what you do and not let others dictate what you're going to do with yourself.
I think that's a problem. Like, we've all possessed this one body, but we can't see who we are. Just no one's taking care of the eyes. I thought that was going to be like...
y'all have a problem with respecting the bodily autonomy of others. And
I don't think any of us have blinked.
Listen, we had no no idea. Like it wasn't. It may be. Yes,
I
you may
knew
be
ahead
right
of time.
It was this guy's fault for opening those boxes. I'll be honest.
Exactly. You may be right in saying that.
I was tempting people to the box.
I'm really the victim here.
We
had the left side of the mouth.
We had no consent in having our box opened by this man, and we don't even know who this is.
People to the box for years.
Oh, calm down, everybody, calm down.
You're telling me to calm down?
Listen.
I'm sorry, but you must calm down.
Are you a medium? Do you know potentially who we've infected, who we've taken over?
I am an expert in these matters, but I can tell you that multiple possessions like this are often very distressing for the ghosts, and also very distressing for the occupant who is fully conscious at this time and all times, and can feel you puppeting his body.
He shouldn't have been rifling through the bins.
What the man does with the bins is his own business.
Can you sort of lay out the terms of consent in a situation like this? I admit I don't really deal in parasexual relationships that often, so I'm not really sure who has the greater burden of violating the other's consent here.
Now, obviously, this is something that various intellectuals have discussed over the centuries. I'm afraid there is no concrete conclusion that can be drawn. Unfortunately, in cases like these, that it's an unfortunate circumstance for everybody involved. There are clear cases of possession or poltergeist, but this is not one of them. In this case, I think we need to focus on exorcising the ghosts as quickly and safely as possible.
Sorry, I don't do exercise. I don't. No matter how much you're gonna make me want to do exercise, I ain't lifting a weight. Didn't do it in my lifetime. Ain't gonna do it in my after lifetime. Okay.
I need you all, whoever is in charge of the hand, to cup your right wrists and tell me if your host is wearing a Fitbit.
One moment. Yes.
Right, come on.
Yes, he's wearing a Fitbit.
That's good. That will help you get your steps in order.
It's unbranded. Is that all right? I mean, it's not Apple. I can't really tell what it is. It just seems to be like an AliExpress knockoff.
It's hard to tell because he's got such a hairy wrist. It's basically covering the wrist itself.
So this is good. This means you probably aren't possessing an A-lister.
Oh, I didn't want to know that one.
This is probably someone who does job work.
All right, that does explain why he was reading through the bins. Yeah.
Often this is the case between big sightings for, say, your smaller actors, like someone who did a sitcom in the 90s that was relatively successful but hasn't really had work since.
Hey, I think I'm starting to see something through this smog. I think the blindness is clearing up just a tiny bit.
Have you started blinking? I remember that being important.
Got a little Bluetooth going up in those noggins there? Yeah. Do you see anything through this? I'm having a little trouble.
Oh, let me have a look. Oh, there's like a broken bottle over here. Maybe I can just use this to see my reflection, or see our reflection. I shouldn't be referring to. We're all sharing this body together.
We're all sharing. Don't you dare open up another one of those boxes.
One box, one body.
So Wayne, you was talking about the need for an exorcism of these things, and the way I interpret it, this is not really a clear-cut case, and everyone has been negatively affected. So in a way, it's kind of like the toxic influence of patriarchy on and how it harms all groups in different ways.
Guys, shut the fuck up! Look, we're John Lithgow. This is incredible. Like, do you guys know Shrek 5 is like coming out soon? Maybe we can like have the return of Lord Farquaad and like get a steady paycheck coming in, lads. Like, I don't
canonically
know if I
didn't die in the movie,
I want to
so
leave. It's
yeah. Did you not see the Shrek after party at the end of the credits?
He's
He's like
dancing
still
in
alive
that.
inside of Dragons. So like Lord Farquaad could definitely like come back in for like Shrek 5 or Shrek 6.
And
Yeah, I don't think they're
the
gonna accept us into
series
the
has
studio.
devolved to poop jokes.
Yeah.
It writes itself.
I know that we're all ghosts in a box and we haven't like seen the light of day for years, but I think we're all aware of a Shrek 5 trailer and that it doesn't look very good. So I think like that gives us even like from what I've seen, they're trying to just cash in on nostalgia. So that gives us even more of an opportunity to get in and like get a good paycheck out of this.
I don't want to get into another guy's body. All right, I want to go back to being dead. It was pretty okay.
Now you can be John all you want. I'm stuck in his ass.
Can you try to get out through the ass?
Look, if we kick him out, if we find a way to get him out of the body, you can move out of the ass.
Wayne, I think these guys are showing their true colors and trying to exploit the possession victim. So I think we need to get on with this exorcism.
Hey now, Dick, listen, I didn't spend years whispering tempting nothings out of a box in the trash to just stop possessing the first person who opened the box. Now, am I happy that the other ghosts in the box also started possessing the same victim? No, I'm not. But I'm rolling with the punches.
Hey, listen, I think just 2 of them just left out his ass. So I think it's just you and me now. And I don't mind.
You guys are fucking stuck in there. You fucking ghost losers.
But Wayne, how do we do the exorcism?
Wait, you guys are ghosts?
Well, what do you think you are?
Oh, I'm a demon.
Oh. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense now. All those horrible deals that you tried to make force upon me, that makes a lot of sense. And you know what? I shouldn't have fallen for so many of them, but frankly, I think you're quite a cool guy.
You should be in heaven by now. You actually have a really good soul.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm great at guitar now, even though I can't pick one up. I'm sure when I'm able to, I will be the best.
We need the medium to explain the exorcism here.
Well, I think
bloody exorcisms. Can you not just be happy for us? Like, we've been stuck in that box, in that trash bin for like years, and this is like the first bit of good news that we had. I mean, yeah, it would have been nicer if we were someone other than John Lithgow, but it still, it's better than nothing, right?
Now you see, we are in a case where there is not any serious worry because they are in Los Angeles, and therefore it will only be a matter of time before some pagan or other evil spirit pushes them out of John Lithgow's body.
Yeah, that is a point. I mean, God, it's easier to count the amount of actors and celebrities in LA who aren't like have their souls tied to a devil or a Satan. Zoxzix, how many have you got under your belt now? Like 30, 31?
I mean, I used to get quite a few before I was put in this box, but lately it's all aliens. They really infiltrated through Tom Cruise, and now they've just got the strong power hold over most of Hollywood.
Well, do you think that you might be able to like branch out into like interplanetary conquest?
Oh, there's other departments of hell for that.
I just can't wait to get my screenplay out now that I'm free.
Oh, you talked about this. It's not gonna happen.
Look, I told you I could make the deal to make you good at writing, but you didn't ask for ideas, and the ideas themselves just aren't big screen material.
No. There is a screenplay that came out of someone's literal arse. It's quite possible that J.J. Abrams would be interested.
I'm getting in touch as soon as possible. I need to go find another body to maybe someone, I don't know. Maybe Jeff Goldblum's around.
I think Alex Kurtzman is looking for like the next Star Trek script. Maybe he'll have something for you.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I mean, I've written some great stuff. I've got some great material. And You should read it. Richard, you would love it.
Wayne, I feel like we need to consider a very clear and present risk that we have these these entities that have no respect for consent in the same space, in the same vicinity as Joss Whedon. I think we may need to consider that we need to banish them to hell right now.
Let's not be hasty, Dick. Now, how do you feel about having the biggest radio podcast in the world?
You won't tempt me with
I can get you Rogan's numbers.
I don't want Rogan's numbers. I want to crush Rogan. And I'm gonna do that by dismantling the kind of abuse that he facilitates. And I'm gonna crush evil spirits like you.
Hey.
So Wayne, what kind of chanting do we need to be doing?
It's not our fault that John was fiddling around with our box, and now it kind of sounds like you're trying to put us into a box.
Yeah, honestly,
it's his classic victim blaming.
Consent. I mean, at no point did we consent to being exercised by you and Owain.
Yeah,
that is a point.
Yeah, think of it like organ donation.
Yeah, I mean, what's John Lithgow been up to anyway?
How many years does he even have left?
I think there is an argument to be made for transferring these poor souls to a less ethical actor. As far as I know, John Lithgow has never done anything wrong.
That is true. I don't want to besmirch John Lithgow.
Wait, I hear Army Hammer's trying to get into the industry again.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'll be happy with a compromise.
In dealings with spirits, compromise is everything.
Well, I think, as long as my compatriots here, the ones who are still in the body, I know two of them flew out of John Lithgow's ass just a minute ago. But as long as my friend here, the demon, as long as he's happy with that, for all I know, you might be able to. I think he could do more harm this way, right?
I wasn't gonna stop at John Lithgow, that's for sure.
All right. Well, I think we've got a deal. How does this work over the phone?
Or you could just fly out his asshole like we did.
That is true, but I was trying to avoid it, to be honest.
It wasn't great.
No.
I usually just turn into a fly and leave through the air.
Based on what I've heard Army Hammer does, if you can just get a little bit of John Lithgow's flesh, it won't be that hard to get him to eat it.
Oh, that's a point. Do you reckon that he needs his left thumb?
Try to take a kidney or something that he can live with one of.
That's a good idea. There's plenty of back alley surgeons in LA that we can go to. Thanks for the advice. Look, there's a guy over there right now who's waving at me with a scalpel. I think he'll do the procedure just dandy.
You're entirely welcome.
Thank you so much. This has actually been a lot of fun. You guys are all right. Consider me a future listener.
Hoorah, brother!
Hoorah!
Yeah, and we have John play once I get it out.
Absolutely. We have to go. We have John Malkovich on line 2.
Yes, you will get your. I think you will get your screenplay produced. The caveat is that it's going to be Uwe Boll who's going to be directing.
Maybe he's due a good one eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
BRB, I must bathroom.
Okay, I think I'm gonna hang up now. Unless does any of my other spirits have anything they want to say? I'm just gonna hang up.
No,
bye,
I'm sorry.
Bye. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Love you.
Okay, that was a segment.
Okay. Right. Do you guys want to do maybe one more, and then we'll call it an evening, or?
One more sounds fun.
Yeah.
I think I might drop off, but in multiple ways. But I've been.
I'm gonna do the same because if I don't end the stream now, I'm gonna fall asleep and not end it all night.
Okay, let's call it a night then. But thanks everyone. It was very fucking stupid, but it was a lot of fun. It's fun playing something a bit less like high rulesy, high stakes.
Good stuff.
Role play.
Acting.
You guys have a PDF now, so it might be quite fun if in the future, like, we should write our own because it gives you basically the tool